Whatever to Timmy's here. Now this is a sequel I did not even expect you to hear about. For anybody who remembers the classic Rob Reiner film from 1984, This Is Spinal Tap, got some cool news that was announced. It's reported that a sequel to Spinal Tap, which is simply titled "It's Spinal Tap 2," is actually coming out. And not only that, they already have a release date for this thing too. Like it's not really those movies. It's not like Beetlejuice 2 where it's been talked about constantly. Um, it's not like other sequels that gets talked about. I mean, this thing is literally confirmed, and they already have like an official release date. This is Spinal Tap 2 will hit theaters on March 19th, 2024. Not only that, Spinal Tap 2 will once again be directed by Rob Reiner, who directed the original, and will also return the original stars such as Michael McCain, Harry Scherer, who you might most Simpsons fan know as Mo from The Simpsons, as well as Christopher Guest. Reiner will direct the sequel and return as filmmaker Marty Bergari, so he'll also be appearing in the film as well. So of course we got Michael McCain coming back as David St. Hubans, Harry Scherer as Derek Smalls, and Christopher Guest as Nigel Tufnell, the numerous of England's loudest and successful heavy metal band. The package comes after the Cannes Film Festival announced that the original will screen on the beach at part of the Cinema de la Plage sidebar on Wednesday, May 18th. The film was released to critical acclaim in 1984, and in 2002 it was deemed culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant by the Library of Congress and was selected by the possession of the National Film Registry. Guest, McCain, Reiner, and Scherer will conceive the new film. Frank Marshall will also be producing as well. Now, the original film was filled with mind-rising talent, and there is a good chance that band members who watch the film over and over might find their way to the sequel too. So we're probably going to get some new edition as well here. So yeah, this is really interesting. I mean, this is definitely obviously one of pretty much. I can't remember if it was like Rob Reiner's first film, but it's, of course Reiner, coming off of the classic TV show On the Family, was of course looking at you becoming a director, and of course This Is Spinal Tap was like his biggest was one of his biggest films, and of course after that he's went on to direct movies like Stand By Me, Misery. It's Rob Reiner lately has not had the best work. Like he did that Lyndon B. Johnson movie with Woody Harrelson, that wasn't so good. He did like another movie that had the likes of Woody Harrelson, Jessica Biel, which was like some sort of I think some sort of war movie that wasn't so good. So yeah, I mean he could be a hit and miss. Like who remembers North? Yeah. Anyway, now if you guys don't really know much about the original story, this is Spinal Tap, like I said, came out in 1984 and was pretty much, it became like a cult favorite among folks. Uh, and it pretty much where like one of England's loudest bands is chronicled by film director Marty DeBerry, played by Reiner. On what proves to be the favorite tour. Now it also did feature other cast members here and there, like Ed Begley Jr. was in it, Fran Drescher. So yeah, I'm sure we're probably gonna get some new additions. But hey, I think you know what I could totally see. I bet Rob Reiner is looking at, hey, Top Gun 2 is coming out. I guarantee you, Top Gun Maverick has something to do with this thing getting made. I think Rob Reiner was looking at seeing the Top Gun previews and stuff like that, seeing how good the movie's getting receiving, and it was probably like, if Tom Cruise could come back for Maverick, we could come back to get the band back together. So, hey, I'm down to see this. I love the original, and 2024, okay, so sign me up here. Anyway, let me leave you guys. What are your thoughts on Rob Reiner and company going ahead and giving us back another This Is Spinal Tap film? Were you ever a fan of the original film? Are you interested in checking out the sequel? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simon signing out.